Just one question, Benji.
Chairman, good morning. Yes, good day. Happy New Year. On the 20th of December, Chair, in the communique sent by the league to the media, the very last line there says the league will host a press conference on the 5th, which is today, suggesting that it is on the subject that the communique was on, which was the addressing the Kaizer Chiefs matter. So it's a bit surprising this morning to hear you say you can't say anything on the matter when the communication from the league said we will hear today. And the league has faced sharp criticism from all quarters about their tardiness in dealing with disciplinary issues. It's not only the Chiefs one, there's been Wayne Arons, Tendai Ndoro, I can mention Polokwane as well last season. Has there been any lessons learned from that, and how much did it influence the decision to rope in Ndate Majavu yet again to join the prosecution department? Thank you.
On the number of cases that were outstanding, and that is why the executive committee took a conscious decision. Remember, in 2018, we brought a prosecutor here that he must explain that same question you're asking to make us understand, because we don't get involved as a league, because the judiciary is independent. He gave you his answers. Now, hopefully that we have Mr. Majavu, the backlog that is there is going to be dealt with, and assist in making sure that there are no cases that, outstanding for a certain period of time. And one of the decisions we took, when the season comes to an end, there must be no cases on the conveyor belt. They must all be finalized as the season closes. So insofar as your question of promising that this is going to be the press conference, yes, I was hoping. But now this is a matter that is still alive. I don't know what's going to happen. If there's an appeal, imagine, dealing with the issues that are still on the table. Now, it will be contradiction. You said this, I said this. Let's stick to what is in front of us as an executive committee that is presented. If this matter is taken on review, the matters will unfold at that particular point in time. I'm saying let's remove the voice of the executive committee, my voice on this matter, because this is a process thing. And that is why we had a very difficult task in starting the matter. Because there were people that say, no, but there was a case of Cape Moy, why don't you just take a decision? It was easy as all that, but when you evaluate the situation, there must be a process to deal with this matter in terms of what has been raised, by the subject, team concerned on the request they made or the consideration of the decision. So that's why I'm saying to err on the side of caution, with good advice, that it's important that you don't make comments if the matter is still alive. Still on the conveyor belt. It's not finalized yet. So therefore, I'm saying, from us as the executive committee, the matter goes back to the football department. What's happening there, I don't know. So that's why I'm saying, to err on the side of caution, it's better don't make comment. Because if the matter goes on appeal, I raise issues here, it might be prejudging matters or giving a slant to the matter. Everything was done in a circumspect manner. That's why it took a bit of time to make sure we apply our mind on this matter, that we don't contradict ourselves. Whatever decision is going to come in the future, we'll accept the outcome of that decision. If the matter is finalized, we know that the member will tell us the matter is finalized, then we're going to come back for clarification and questions that are outstanding that we have to ask for us to answer. But for now, I can't answer any question because the matter is still alive, it's on the conveyor belt.
Members of the Fourth Estate, Chairman, distinguished guests in the form of sponsors, to you, Carol. For the record, I'm Zola Majavu. I am now the current PSL prosecutor until the end of the season, and we take it from there. I can also confirm, just so that you don't grab me on my way out, that I have indeed received a handover report from my predecessor, for which I thank him, Chairman. We've been working throughout the last part of December. I do have a sense of what is outstanding, what is pressing from a timing point of view. My team and I are going to be meeting straight after this to develop a project plan, because the idea is to use the January period to play some catch-up. There is no crisis from what I have assessed, And I'm hoping that the teams will also, the clubs will cooperate, because we have to truncate the timelines in terms of the notice period for giving notices for processes. There will be some charges going out this afternoon. Obviously, the details I cannot disclose now until those affected have been notified. And this is how we're going to engage with you going forward. I will only confirm once a particular decision has been taken by the prosecutions department, which I'm heading, which will either be a decision to prosecute or to decline to prosecute, and then I remain stump. And then the next time I communicate will be when I share with you the outcome of the process in the manner that we've been dealing with in the past. So you will not be staffed with the flow of information, but I will not be drawn into any commentary on matters that are still underway. And lastly, maybe to be fair to you, we will give you an indication at the end of January in terms of how well we have fared, in terms of clearing the backlog and giving you the reassurance that come the end of the season, there is nothing outstanding or that could potentially hamper the league. 3 categories of cases have been identified. There's admission of guilt fines, those were finalized before we closed, and then there are those that potentially could have a bearing on the finalization of the league program. And thirdly, in no order of importance, there are those one of the main ones that will not necessarily enjoy priority, but it's a close call that I will have to make. But you can be assured that there's no crisis. And Chair, on behalf of myself and the team, thank you to the executive for the honor. We don't take it for granted, and for me, I never left the league. So there's no need to introduce myself, but I accept the courtesy. Thank you, Chair. I think that's all I was directed to do. Thank you.